Warning. The following podcast contains two highly strung people talking about their anxieties, fears, and worries. If you find any of the content offensive, then we are genuinely really sorry. We won't do it again, honest. Sorry.
Hello and welcome along to the Warriors podcast with me, Barry Dodds, and my co-host, Hayley Ellis. This is the podcast where we talk about things that worry us, stress us. We have a whinge, we have a bitch, we have a moan. That's about it. If you're a new listener, that's all you need to know. There's nothing deeper than that going on here. How are you, Hayley?
All right, Barry, how are you?
I'm all right. You got a little smile on your face there. Happy Hayley.
I'm not allowed to smile.
No, you just got a little smile, maybe a little spring in your virtual step.
Just found out. Well, now that you ask, Barry.
Doesn't like to talk about these things, but...
Awards are absolutely meaningless unless you've been nominated for one. So I've just found out I've been nominated for the Chortle Best MC Award, which is very nice. It's a public vote, so if you want to stop what you're doing right now, go onto Chortle website, vote for me, and then carry on about your day.
Oh, of course it is. Yeah.
I'm never going to win that. I'm not popular enough. Do you know you've got to be popular to win a public vote, haven't you?
Yeah, it's all bollocks. Like if it's a public vote, it becomes a social media competition.
Yeah,
is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I can name the 6 people who comment on my Instagram and Facebook right now if you wanted. So Vicky.
Don't actually do it. It'll be too It'll be too depressing. It'll really hammer home.
Do you know what I did? Do you know when you think you're getting somewhere in your career? Right.
No.
Well, I've been starting to feel I was feeling a bit of a slump before Christmas. Then January's kicked off really nicely. And I was like, do you know what? I'm feeling dead positive. And this is a rarity for me. I was feeling really, really positive. And then a gig Friday to 8 people. And during the gig, they started... What's it called when they dredge the pumps in the pub?
Oh, cleaning the lines.
Yeah, they started doing that.
It's really noisy, squirting it all into the barrel.
It was like, as you're trying to speak, don't you like, oh, okay, no, I'm still here. But yeah, if you would like to, I mean, not that I want to sway your vote. There's lots of brilliant acts that have been nominated, but if you'd like to vote for me,
who are you up against? Who's your competition?
Phil Ellis, which it's always me and Phil Ellis up against each other.
Yeah.
Phil Ellis, Roscoe McCalland, and Robin Morgan. So all lovely lads, nice people.
Yeah, it's a good roster. That it's any one of those you'd be happy with if you went to a club and they were saying, but who has got the most followers? This is what it comes down to. Who's the most popular online? You need to start doing, I don't know, you need to up your online presence.
OnlyFans, like what?
Yeah. Oh, incidentally, look, I know people say we're obsessed, but this I just read this right before we started. I saw the news that apparently Bonnie Blue is not pregnant.
Were you worried about the child maintenance then?
I've been on tenterhooks since.
I think
I'm not a type.
Speaking about competitions, we announced a competition last week to win a signed copy by the actual David Attenborough of Blue Planet. I can count on one hand the amount of entries we've had. If you want to get your entries in, this closes
We've
next
had 2
Monday.
And one email saying if you want to get rid of it, I'll have it.
Right. So it could be, quite literally, the odds are in your favour. If you would like to enter still, all we want you to do is draw your favourite moment from the podcast so far. Send it to us, thewarriorspodcast@gmail.com, and you literally are in with a really good percentage chance.
There is one, though, that is brilliant. It's really good. You haven't seen it yet.
Okay.
I've got it, and it's sublime. It's very good. Neither of us come out of it well.
What a surprise.
But I think that's the point of it, really. So yeah, you've got another week if you want to enter the competition. And just be clear, it is a competition, not a raffle or a giveaway.
Right, I want to address an email I've had. Well, it's off a friend, really, but they got in touch with us through official channels. The reason we're doing this competition is because you said your office is getting a bit cluttered.
Yeah,
we want to get rid of some of the stuff. Just like many of the big hitters fancy a bit of a clear out, let's do a competition.
Yeah.
And Mo got in touch and she said, just catching up on the podcast, I have for a long time struggled with the juxtaposition of Barry's cleaning OCD versus the absolute visual chaos that is the background of his office. It has been challenging to get the right gauge of how bad his OCD actually is, because that office does look like a teenage boy's bedroom.
No, it's just that there is a lot going on in here, right? The whiteboard's always covered in writing and drawing. Everything else is fairly there is a lot packed in. You've been in this room, you've seen what it's like in here.
What I will say in Barry's defence, because I have accused you of being a teenage boy's bedroom, when I went to your house the one time that I visited, his house is immaculate, and that room is so small. It literally is like a coffin. That room, it is tiny. You won't, when you look at the clips on Zoom, it's like the opposite. It's like the opposite of a TARDIS, where it looks big on the camera, but in reality, it's tiny.
Oh, in reality, it's absolute. You can literally, if you open the door, you can take one step in. If you take another one, you fall into a tumble dryer.
So in Barry's defence,
fuck? Oh,
what is it?
right, mate. Shit myself.
What was it? Window cleaner.
Window cleaner.
All right, mate. What the fuck? All right, mate.
Fucking say, I think I'm in Salem's Lot. Fucking tapping at the window and I open it. Turns out it's just some bloke from Nottingham in a hoodie.
Oh, should we do worries of the week?
Yeah, go on.
Worries of the week. You got a lot to worry. Worries.
I've got a worry.
Can we let the window cleaner finish? Because there's a bit of noise in the background. He only takes cash.
Does he do it with a big? Does he do it with a big brush, or does he actually get up the ladder up to the window?
Oh no, he's a client. He's not one of the what I call pole wankers. The ones who come along and they're like, oh, we do window cleaning. And what they've got is a long pole with a brush on the end, and they bring their own water in a van. He's old school. He's got a bucket. He's got a sponge. He's on universal credit, and he can
Barry,
get
your windows. He's right outside your window, Barry.
He's an old school cash in hand window cleaner, and I love him. He does a good job. He does your door as well. If you ask.
And he also
It's not
looks
a
through your
euphemism.
bedroom window at your stuff.
And he always wears mirrored shades and a beard. I'm not 100% sure what he looks like. It's great. He's in disguise.
Has he got a Bluetooth headset?
Oh, he's always got pods in listening to stuff. Yeah. He's good. He's quick over a fence as well. Like, if I forget to unlock the back gate on the day he's coming round, doesn't matter. He just uses his ladder, gets himself over, flips the ladders over. Honestly, he's like parkour.
He's really good at helping declutter the house as well. You know, he's got that TV out. I mean, we didn't want to get rid of it, yes, but...
Careful, he probably listens to podcasts.
Barry, you've just said he's on universal credit right near his face.
You don't get any receipts either.
I'm going to tell you my worry while he's still cleaning.
Go on.
It's not really a big worry. It's just something that happened. I've got a lot of previews coming up because my tour starts in September, right? So I'm doing previews at the minute, which is where you test out material to see whether it's funny, it's going to go in the show. And I did one at the lovely Doncaster Little Theatre, and I thought, my eyesight's that bad at the minute, that I thought, I'll take my laptop on with all my notes. Because I usually I'd use a notepad. But you know when the lights in the theatre are dark, it's hard to look at your notes. I feel very self-conscious looking at notes anyway. I don't like people. I like to give a performance still, even when it's a work in progress. So I thought I'll take my laptop on, I'll zoom the font on my notes so I can read it, and I'll just scroll through my notes on my Mac, right? First half of the show, brilliant, works so well. First half, boom, nailed. Interval, I go back off. look at my notes in the break for the second half, go back on, take my Mac back on. Hello, welcome back to the show. Right, here we go. Fucking MacBook froze, right? So I couldn't scroll up or down. And then they're all looking at me and I went, I'm really sorry, my computer's froze. And this fellow went, I could help. So... So...
You didn't let him, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, he's watching this now. Hiya, mate. You all right? You enjoying this?
Oh, no, he's not. He didn't have a clue. So he come down, right, and he's scrolling. He's like this, like he's seen, I don't know, some sort of ancient artifact. Like, this is a modern Mac, right?
Yeah.
I was quite annoyed, to be honest with you. And he's like, and then he goes, so he's scrolling, I'm trying to ad-lib and stuff. He goes, what the fuck is this? And I went, it's a MacBook. He goes, I've never seen anything like it.
Oh,
Have you never
God.
seen a MacBook? Oh, then I thought, we're in Doncaster.
Doncaster.
Yeah. I'd just like to reiterate that I do love Doncaster. They are one of my favourite places to gig in the world. Anyway, he's like, what the fuck is it? And then he had to mess around for 5 minutes. And I went, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to get off the stage. Because my notes are in the dressing room. I go and get my notes. So they were like, yeah, no, because it was so nice. They're like, yeah, no problem. So,
Please, God, give us something.
so I go back off. The lovely tech at Doncaster Theatre, he got it with Matt working for me again. And he's like, he goes, have you seen how many tabs you've got open? He said, look at your desktop. And he was really nice. He wasn't like, look at it. But he's like, you want to have a look at your desktop? And I went, oh my God, right. It must be like, do you know when like a teenager sees a boomer's phone and they're like, what is all this crap?
And they look at the little mail icon and it's got thousands of unread emails. Those people, there's a special room in hell for those people.
So anyway, I had a real wake-up call because I seen like a video and someone was taking the piss out of a man at the football. So a football player comes up to hug his wife or something like that in the crowd. He hugs someone in the crowd. And this old man is in front of the football player and he's desperately trying to get his camera on to take a picture and film it. And they're going, Jesus Christ, how many apps has that man got? And he's scrolling, trying to get his camera. And everyone's like retweeting it, laughing at this fella, right?
Right.
And I looked and I was like, oh my God, I've got more pages of apps than this old man.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'll tell you. I've got app fear now.
Because people put them in, you probably, because you've got OCD, you probably put them in little boxes.
3. Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Okay.
They're organised into...
Well, I've not. This is absolutely, I'll tell you now, right? I'm going to go to the furthest page of, I don't have any time. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 pages of apps. And I haven't put them in little boxes. No, like people will go, social, running, did it bank?
Yeah, I've got banking, shopping. Yeah, all. The
That's
banking
it.
one's a bit quiet.
Banking one has dust on it.
Don't. I've got a folder on my desktop called New Material.
It's in hieroglyphics.
That when I did a scan with Clean My Mac, it suggested deleting it because it's not been opened for so long. It came up under unused files.
To blow on it like the Covenant.
I got to click on it. Shall I have a look?
Yeah. Oh, go on. Let's read some of Barry's New Material.
It's probably.
But it's like this. I just turned 19 the other day. But it's like Adrian Mole's diaries.
Hang on. Right. Hang on. Fucking trick. I don't know where it is. But this is bad. Oh, fucking hell. I've got loads of stuff up at the minute because I'm having a dispute with Airbnb. Oh, don't I bet it's auto-deleted it. I bet it's just went, he's never going to use this.
And also, probably, because some of the words in there aren't acceptable in 2025, it's probably gone. You need to get rid of that.
Hang on, give me a sec. I will find it.
While you're finding that was me worry, basically. My worry is, like, I need to get organised, right? If you've got any tips, because we always see these, like, apps, or like, you always see these adverts that sort of flash up, like, get organised, download this app, Plum or whatever it is. So if anyone's got any easy ones that'll organise my stuff without me having to manually go in it, let me know. If anyone's got any tips, tricks for organising the map, I just basically need to go to Curry's or speak to someone on an IT help desk. But I'm asking for help.
Okay,
if you found it.
There we go. Yeah, get in touch, help it. Get in touch with that bloke who's currently logging into all your bank accounts at Doncaster.
Oh, he
He's
wasn't going
definitely
to get any money out, you know that. He'll
Yeah,
be like,
that's
if
true.
anything, he'll probably put
Put
money in
some
for
in.
me.
Give you enough so you can get a sandwich on your way to your gig. Okay, right, I've opened it. One of them I've mentioned on this podcast. Right, I've got a great bit here about the Millennium Bug.
Oh, you shut up, you have it.
I haven't. That's a joke. That's a joke.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Oh, fuck you. As if I've been sat on a gag for fucking 26 years. Still performing one.
Go on, give us one. You've got to give us one now, what you've said.
I can't because they're just bullet points. One of them I've done on this podcast, which is the story about telling someone that my car had got AI and you got a simple on my face. Right, which was that story I told on this. And I thought, I might work that into material. You know, where I just said, you just got to say to the car where you want the air to go because it's AI. And you've got to tell the car to blow in your face. Right.
I don't get it.
Anyway,
Right, go on.
just innocent times. Yeah. Bonding with immigrants over a mutual hatred of France.
Let's just stop this feature now.
Russian propaganda and
Right,
the
no,
bad
no, we're
tattoo.
done. We're done. Do you know when I first started out?
Is that it? Do you want no more?
No more. We'll save it for the Patreon.
You don't want that out public?
I don't want this out publicly, no. When I first started out, I kept a list of funny words. Do you know, like, some words are funny?
Go on.
And I thought, Lola, I'll see if I can find it. It's probably still in my notes. Just because there's certain words that are funny, aren't they? So I thought, if ever a reason would come up, you know, like you need a funny word for a gag.
Yeah. Accountant.
Barry! Oh, God. Let me see if I can find... Yeah. Oh, my God. When's this from? Oh, this is from a very long time ago. Right. I've just got... This is from literally about 9 years ago. Funny names. I've just got one. Trevor. That's it.
Brilliant. Trevor.
Funny words. Mondeo. Canoodling. Pink wafers. Wincy Willis. Built up shoe. It's not even a word.
Disability aid.
Pick a lily.
Wheelchair.
Barry.
Yeah, I'm not the one who thinks a built up shoe's funny.
It's from a very long time ago. And the irony is I do need insoles and orthotics myself now. Bungalow.
This is early days of stand-up,
Yeah,
writing
this is
down
what I mean. This is when
funny words.
This is when it just started, because you know when you're like when you're looking for what's inspiration. Oh, thank God I haven't done anything with it. Flatulence, lunch and meat. I've obviously been watching a lot of
Lunch and
Victoria
meat.
Wood. Wincy Willis.
It's like a Peter Kay fucking set list there. Pink wafers, built up shoe. If he sees you doing any of this, he'll go nuts, Haley. He'll take that award off you. He'll get his mate Keith to drag you out by your pubes. Get her, Keith. Drag her out by your pubes. Nicking me stuff.
When I got to the Doncaster Theatre, right, it's run by volunteers and they're all adorable. They're so sweet and they're so kind and friendly. And the woman, when I got there, I said, "Oh, can I get a cup of tea?" "Oh, no problem, love. Get you a cup of tea now." She goes, "Hey," this is the first time I met her. This woman. She went, "What do you think about that Peter Kay stuff, eh?" And I went, "Oh yeah, I've not seen much of it, to be honest with you, because I thought I don't really want to
Not
get in a
getting
debate
into
before a gig." And then she went, "Is it difficult being a woman in comedy?" Straight away after that. But it was from a really nice place, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I remember being at a theatre at we'd just come out the pandemic, so there were lots of daft rules in place. And after the show, like after we sort of mingling around in the bar area. Everyone's keeping everyone separated. Then when all the audience had left, the people who were there, the volunteer paramedics, all dived in dead close to get selfies. It's like, oh, you don't give a fuck, really, do you? I found it quite charming, to be honest. It was just like, oh, it is all bollocks. Isn't it weird when we look back? Like, I don't want to be one of these weirdo tinfoil hat people. Fucking hell, I've done enough of that in my life. But, God, that was bollocks. You know when you see a bit of tape left over in the car park of a supermarket stuck to the ground, and you're like, oh, yeah, we really did do that, didn't we?
Do you know, there's certain things, but I think like what they did is they took it too far. Do you know what I mean? There were certain things like just watch your distance with people. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the way they did that fucking mouse trap around like fucking Asda. Remember when it went in and it was all one direction, right?
And if you dared break it.
You weren't allowed to go back the way with the arrows. And I was like, I had a pension in front of me when I went. So I'd queued for an hour. Like I'm going to a fucking nightclub to get into an Asda. And then there was a pensioner in front of me and she was like hovering over the meat. And I'm thinking, I'm fucking vegetarian. And now I've got to stand in the meat
You've
section.
got to wait because you're on the conveyor belt to go round.
I'm like, fuck's.
I walked the wrong way in IKEA on purpose. Like, do you know what I mean? I resent being told what to do. But that was mental, that supermarket thing. I didn't pay any attention to walking around. Everyone's got, like, just absolute bollocks. I wasn't getting on board with that. My favourite person for it, though, who thought it was nonsense, refused the vaccine and now thinks it's very... Well, I'm not getting into that. But when the mask rule came in, saying you can only go in the supermarket with a mask, he deliberately... to be antagonistic, bought a belly dancer's mask with, you know, the little gold chains. He bought one of them to walk around the shop.
I know exactly who that is.
He's got so many selfies of security looking at him like, what do we do? Because he's kind of doing it. And at the same time, you're watching a 6'4" muscle-bound man walking around like a Turkish belly dancer. Very entertaining.
Should we do what would Barry do?
Yeah, go on.
What would you do? 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 What would Barry do?
Oh, what would you do?
So this is a new game. We've got a series of cards that someone, well, I say someone, Claire very kindly sent me a game in the post for Barry to play. It's a Christmas game with a twist. Tell me when to stop.
What? Why are you even bothering? You've got 3 cards there that you're going to pick
I've
from.
actually got more than 3. Oh, hang on, yeah, I picked up the wrong ones.
Exactly. Why are you pretending it's
Hang
right?
on, I've
I
actually
don't
got...
know, by the way. I should know. I don't
I've got
know. She
3
knows.
cards. I've got 3 cards. You want number 1, number 2, or number 3?
2.
Okay, 2. You're in a foreign country and all your valuables have been stolen, including your passport and phone, and you don't speak the local language. What would you do? Quite a serious one, that, isn't it?
That is very serious.
What would you do?
Which country? My response depends on the country.
Right. No, it shouldn't. All you need to know is you don't speak the language, right? Your passport's gone, your phone's gone. You're solo traveller.
Well, this happened once because I went on a cheap holiday to Spain. Can't remember where, just Spain, and I got picked up on the bus at the airport because we paid for the transfer, and of course it drives around all the hotels. Because everybody on the plane, but everyone's staying in different hotels, so it's dropping people off on the way.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like looking at them like, oh, fucking hell, this one better not be ours. This looks like a right shit tip. And then you're like, phew, it's not ours, and people getting off, right? Going right, literally the last one, 2 hours on a coach, right? Longer than the flight going round. Finally get to the hotel. So I'm like, get me off this one. I'm desperate for a cigarette. I'm like, fuck it, just get me off this. Get off, get me suitcase. Hey, we're in Spain. Get to the check-in desk. Passport, please. Because they take your passport for safekeeping. And I go, oh, it's in my coat. And I look down. And of course, I've been in holiday clothes since I got on the bus in fucking Long Eaton, right? I've been in my shorts and Crocs all the way there.
You must have needed your passport to get on the plane, though.
Yeah, so I've had my coat, but I've just been carrying it.
Right.
And I've thrown everything on this bus, been more fixated on getting a cigarette, just dived off the bus and went in. And then the bus, I'm at this like passport. I'm like, oh, it's in my coat. Where's my... I'm like, oh shit, I never put it on. I was just carrying it. I've grabbed my case, not my coat. I've left that in the overhead thing. Great. So I now can't check into the hotel, and I now can't fucking get back to the UK, right? It's going to be me and Shamima, right, putting out a call, right? Right. So I'm stood, and I'm like, no coat, no passport, no wallet, because I've left that in there. I'm just stood in Crocs, a pair of shorts.
Oh, God, that's the worst part of the story.
An Erasure t-shirt and a green hat. And a
Right,
case.
well, there was bigger fish to fry than your passport,
A
Barry.
case that's full of nothing but cigarettes, by the way. I've not intended on changing my clothes. I'm like, they'll get washed in the pool when I fucking start bombing. The panic, it was like, that's everything. That is this holiday ruined. Even if they said, oh, they're going to keep it at the airport for you, at the bus office, that you can't relax at your holiday thinking, I hope to God. So I did. I look, and I just see the bus disappearing down the street, and I just ran.
Oh, I bet it was like Jurassic Park when the T-Rex is chasing, except you're in Crocs, so like it's not gonna be like rapid, is it?
You're really funny. You're really, really funny. And this is pre-knee injury, so I thank you. I was like a whippet.
Objects appear bigger in the mirror.
Fuck you. So I'm sprinting. Right, and I can just see the back of this bus. And because I'm now running through what is obviously the tourist area, right?
Oh, you look like you've stole something.
No. Every single hotel, bar and pub is full of English people sat outside drinking. And they're now seeing a man in a green hat, Crocs, and a Erasure shirt sprinting after a bus, and quite a fat lad as well. That does add to it, I will admit. Every single place I run past, hooray! Run, fat boy, run! I'm waving both arms at the bus, thinking, please look in your rear view mirrors. I should have thought he's a Spanish driver. He doesn't know what the fucking mirrors are for, right? I'm waving. Oh, come on, have you driven there? Right? Right. And I'm getting into a panic. I'm trying to see places I can cut through to get to the road to try and cut a corner to cut the bus off. Eventually, right, I'm running. This car stops in front of me. This tiny little fucking 1970s Cinquecento, right? This little, and I looked at, and there was just these pensioners, 2 Spanish pensioners, who are looking at me, and they look concerned. And I'm pointing at the bus, and I'm going,
and they're pointing at your Crocs like, no.
Get back.
Take them off.
Stop the boats.
Right, take that out, Barry.
It's all right when it's the other way. Right. So I'm like, passport. And they can see that something's wrong.
Yeah,
and
they can.
And the guy he indicated to get in. Now, the problem was, it was such an old car, it didn't have
suspension
back doors.
Oh, right.
No, so he had to get out and push
That's
the seat
gone over
forward.
your head, that.
Yeah, I fucking heard it. Suspension, you cheeky cow. Phil Ellis to win. Right?
Oh, please don't vote for me. Come on.
So he got out and he had to push the chair forward. It's like, so I'm climbing in the back, a fucking 14.5 stone Geordie in Crocs, climbing into the back of a 70s Cinquecento with a Spanish pensioner. An old woman sat there at the wheel with her nose pressed against the glass because her eyes have gone. And I'm pointing at the bus. Honestly, she took off like something from the Italian Job. She went, "Brrrr!" And we fucking, honestly, through the streets of this fucking little, and we got, and it was stopped at the lights, the bus, and I was thinking, she was like beeping the horn, and he wasn't paying attention. He's listening to music or whatever in the bus. He doesn't give 2 fucks. So I'd like indicated to go around. She drove round and stopped the car in front of the bus so he couldn't move. So I jumped out And then was just banging on the doors, and the driver's like, "What?" And I went, "My coat." And I went in and I grabbed my coat out the locker and came down, and he like muttered something in Spanish, like bastardo fat, something like that. And then he drove off, and I'm now just sat looking at these pensioners, right, who have just got to us what speed limits they've broken. They don't speak a word of English.
Did you give him like any money or a tip or anything?
I gave them everything I had in my wallet that was cash. It was about €150.
Did you?
Yeah. But I was so happy to have my passport.
Yeah.
I was like, and I didn't know how to say thank you. So what I was doing was I was putting my hands together, like palms together, like that, and I was praying and bowing my head, just going thank you, thank you.
That's not
Right.
ridiculous.
No, yeah, it's a different country where they do that. I'm aware.
Country.
But I think of all the gestures of thank you, that at least shows that you're good. And the old man was just like, "No, I don't want your money." I was like,
No, he was like
sterling.
He was an Uber. He was like, it's more than that actually. It's actually $2.50.
I gave him all the euros I had, and then they were like the old woman gave me a hug. I gave the old man a hug. He didn't want a hug, but he got one. I was just so happy. And then they drove off, and then I looked around. Didn't have a fucking clue where I was. I'm in the middle of nowhere in Spain.
I was back in Northumbria.
Trying to retrace my steps, looking at landmarks. But the problem is then I'm doing the walk of shame backwards, walking
Did you
past
not
all
follow
the pubs.
Did you not follow?
Oh, fuck you.
Did you not follow like your croc footprints?
What, melted to the ground because they're from teeming and they can't deal with any form of heat.
So there we go. That concludes.
So that's what I do. I'd hijack a pensioner's car and go on a rampage. Hey Hayley, do you like the Warriors podcast?
Absolutely love it, Barry Dodds. Can't get enough of it.
Would you like some more of it?
What? Yes, please.
On a Friday?
Yeah.
Well, why not join the Patreon? What's Patreon? It's a place where you go and you give a couple of quid a month, and well, 5 actually, and you get a bonus episode, you get loads of freebies, you keep the podcast alive, and you also get our undivided attention.
Join today, patreon.com/the Warriors. By the way, if they're listening from Coronation Street, my acting skills at the top of that are better. That was just for the podcast.
I did claim the wallet had got lost though, so I got the 150 back.
Of course you did.
I blamed the couple. I gave them a full description. Give them their reg. Said, yeah, they took it.
He never, by the way. Did you? It wouldn't surprise me.
Interpol are onto them. They're in jail now.
I'm not even responding to him. Too busy voting for myself on the chore app. Hang on, sorry.
Why have you recently got a VPN? That's why the connection's weird. You're connecting via Hong Kong. Yeah, I didn't know that Hayley Ellis was big in Botswana. There's a lot of votes coming in from her from there.
Right, let's do some problems.
Worry ye not. It's time for your problems with Hayley and Barry.
It's a part of the show where you tell us your problems and Barry makes them ever so much worse. If you have a problem, such as you were accosted by a man in Crocs in Spain, get involved.
Yeah, Alberto and Margarita have been in touch.
What, a pizza? I didn't really want to know how offensive you were. Anyway, get in touch.
Shout out to their GP as well, Dr. Rutger.
Grow up.
That's tickled you though.
Do you know what? No, it's just made me funny because I wrote a joke the other day, and I said I needed a name for a doctor that would be like it's not my real doctor's name.
Doctor.
So it's Dr. Emmeroid.
Dr. Emmeroid. Fucking hell. Don't you ever judge me for any of my new material that I've done. By the way, I know that there might be promoters listening to this. Don't worry, I am going to test out those ideas before performing them on your stage. In other words, stand down, Jess. Don't worry.
Yeah, test them out on me. And I'd say don't do it. Anyway, This is the part of the show where you email us your problems. If you have a worry you'd like to make much worse, or you just like to get in touch, if you want to enter the competition, theworrierspodcast@gmail.com. Catherine has been in touch. I'm a tad worried about my upcoming trip to the USA, to the point where I only interact with Blackburn Rovers groups on Twitter.
Why on earth are Blackburn Rovers in the US?
Anyway, I think she might have been pissed when she wrote. Were you pissed when you wrote this?
We can't say this about our listeners, right? We've got to stop being specific, firing out these accusations. We can't say that one of our biggest fans is on the drink. I'm aware that we've got to stop saying we haven't got a real accountant, and I should not be saying my window cleaners on the fiddle. We've got to remember this real life.
Anyway, I'm a tad worried about my upcoming trip to the USA. I'm also worried that I'll be going the scenic routes to some of the places I want to see. Am I right to be worried? Why would you be worried about going the scenic routes? Surely that's what you want to do. You want to see this. You want to see.
Oh, I think what she means is like, oh, the taxi driver or whatever taking the scenic route.
Oh yeah, well they do that in the UK.
As in yeah, but there's fuck all to see. It's nothing.
Oh,
to
you
see.
know when they're taking the piss. Do you know what my mate always used to do when she'd had a drink? It was embarrassing, to be honest with you. Whenever she'd had a drink and we'd get in a taxi at the end of the night, she goes, as soon as she got in the car, she'd be like, "A dog be ripping us off," right? And before the poor fella'd even like gone, "Don't be ripping us off and know where we're going."
Oh, he should, yeah. That to me, I'd get out,
Yeah.
walk.
You'd instantly go, "Well, I'm going to rip him off now. I wasn't going to."
Oh yeah. We only take card payments here.
But when you go into like, you know, a club in Manchester, it's taking you through like, you know, Within, like the outskirts. You're like, yeah,
Yeah.
This is.
Yeah.
So yeah, I get that
that's
worry.
what the worry is. Yeah. Google Maps. Just
Yeah,
get
but then
it
you
up
have to
and just follow.
pay a lot of money, you know, for like roaming fees unless your contracts. Physical map. Use a physical map.
Oh yeah, that's not going to put him on edge in the taxi, in the yellow cab from JFK Airport. You sat there with your big A to Z like that, blocking his rear view mirror as your
Like Paddington Bear. We got in a cab in the States in I can't remember where we were. I think it was like San Diego. Anyway, we were running late. We've got in this cab. The woman, we never told her to be quick. We just got in the cab. I was scared. She was speeding, like running red light. And we're in the back like, this is, do you know what I mean? What can you say? Like, slow down. Like,
you're at their mercy. You can't say anything. You say slow down, you're getting a star off on your Uber rating.
Yeah. So have a lovely trip, is what we're saying.
Yeah, enjoy. There are good ones out there. There are good ones. Like when I went to the US and I went to the wrong airport in Washington. I didn't know there's two. Just Washington Airport, innit? And I'm trying to check in at JFK or whatever it is. And they're like going, no, you need to go to Dulles or something.
You should never be allowed to travel. It's
and
like
I'm stood there going, no, this is the airport. And they're going, no, but you need to be at Dulles. I was like, what's Dulles? They're like, it's another airport. Got in a taxi, and we said to the boy, it was just like, just if you can get us to this flight, if you can get us there on time, we'll make sure it's worth your while. And he proper put his foot down for it as well. Proper went for it. So you do get good ones, but yeah, you might get ripped. Don't be buying any CDs in Times Square. There's my advice.
Oh yeah. We've both been done by that. Also, Barry, don't travel alone anymore. It's like fucking Kevin McAllister from Home Alone. Even he did the shopping and stuff.
Oh, God bless you. You've gone for the sweet example of somebody travelling on their own and it not going well. I would have went much darker.
Who would you have gone?
You won't let me. It's pointless me saying it because you'll make me cut it, right?
Thank you so much for supporting the podcast. If you'd like to support us a little bit more, you get an extra episode on Patreon every Friday, along with some bonus features on there and little gifts, depending on what tier you pick. Patreon.com/The Warriors. That's how you can join. If you would like to get in touch and you're not a patron, just email us, thewarriorspodcast@gmail.com, or slide into the socials.
See you then. Cheers, everyone.
Bye. You have been listening to the Warriors podcast, hosted by me, Hayley Ellis, and him, Barry Dodds.
All artwork by John Cooper
and Matthew Reid. All editing and audio by Hayley and Barry, with additional sound production by Grinters.
If you'd like to get in touch, then send us an email to thewarriorspodcast@gmail.com, or you can find us on Twitter @thewarriorspod.
Thanks for listening.